In 2011, director Wes Ball made the best sci-fi short film I've ever seen. After 8 minutes of high-octane action and $10,000 poured into it, this man was given the green light to direct one of the most underrated trilogies of the teen dystopian era of movies. I love The Hunger Games so much, and it's my favorite of the whole bunch, but the Maze Runner movies are just so good and super comforting to throw on. I mean, some parts aren't as comforting, but the whole look of the maze and the massive overgrown concrete structures didn't just come out of thin air. Wes Ball pre-designed this whole thing, and it started here. Like I said earlier, he made one of the best sci-fi short films on the internet. I saw this like 10 years ago, but YouTube did what it always does and hit you with that throwback video out of nowhere, and fortunately for me, it was this masterpiece. This short film takes place in the future, where cities have crumbled and nature has taken everything over again, reducing a once great city to ruins. You follow a man with a motorcycle as he explores these ruins. Eventually, he finds a locked container in a building called Haven Nanosystems and seemingly finds what he's looking for. Unfortunately, a robotic drone finds him as well, and the race to escape is on. This film is beautiful. Like I said in my Terminator Salvation video, I love a good post-apocalyptic setting, especially one where it's like a modern city that has been overgrown by nature, like how they did the cities in I Am Legend and the Maze Runner films. They nail the look completely, and Wes really lets it feel completely abandoned. All you hear for a long time is birds and insects, which really sells the alone aspect of it. It's here you can see where he might have pulled from when creating the city in the opening scene of his newest film, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We see the main character whose name we don't know, and he just looks cool as fuck. And he's mysterious, plus he's got a sword, and that's sick enough as it is. Seeing this kind of tech also lets us know that we're not in any time period close to now. This takes place way, way in the future. The architecture tells you that though, but this solidifies it. Immediately we see that this guy is seasoned in survival out here. We don't hear anything, but he does, and he takes off running. We see a drone fly in, which has got to be bad news. And the directing and choreography here is just so clean, and it's super smooth. The shot where he mounts the motorcycle and speeds off is so cool. The music builds as he races away, and we get this sweet-ass tracking shot from behind as he weaves in and out through debris. Everything about this chase scene is great. Seeing him trying to take out these smaller drones, one after another, until he gets a sweet-ass double kill, hopefully ending this chase, or so he thought. The big drone fires at him point blank, and this man speeds towards it like Captain America. He continues to run from the drone until he gets ahead of him, trying to put an end to this whole chase. But like I said earlier, my man's got a sword. He pulls it out, and he rides full speed ahead while the music builds. He infuses the blade with electricity somehow, and hits the gas. He drives up a ramp at full speed, and he takes the thing out of the sky. One man with a sword brought this whole thing down, and he made it look easy on top of that. He retrieves his sword, not a drip of sweat in sight, and walks away like nothing happened, leaving even more questions in the air than when it started. I've always wanted to know what happened, like why was he being chased, who he was, and who were those attacking him. There's just so many questions left open-ended, but I kind of like the mystique. A lot of people wish this became a full-fledged project, but I love it as a short film. There's definitely a lot of 3D animated shorts on YouTube like this that deserve full movie projects, and I'd love to talk about all my favorites, but this one had to go first. It's just so cool, and it's one of the older ones, and the best part is that it still holds up. It looks like it could have came out today, so shout out to Oddball Animation and the excellent score by Kevin Ripple. It's just so interesting a director made this to show what could be accomplished with a small budget, and I think he made an excellent point with this, as did the executives at 20th Century Fox, who offered him his first directing job, which led to his massive hit, Maze Runner. It's just a cool story and the ultimate dream of every director. This was the first time I've seen a YouTube video lead to like Hollywood directing, and even now we've got some examples, like the most recent being Kane Parsons and his upcoming Backrooms movie with 824. And I guess there was also the guys that made Talk to Me and Bring Her Back. They were YouTubers first too, and yeah, I've always wanted to talk about this, and now I have. I can cross this gem off the list, and hopefully you'll go watch it for yourself. Go watch Maze Runner 2 if you haven't. Wes Ball is extremely underrated and deserves more projects. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.